hunting knife. It's out of control. What are we supposed to do? Come on, what are you waiting for?
This hunter has kidnapped Jack deep inside the woods.
Stop!
He's torturing him beyond belief. He forces him to eat strange meat, the kind that makes Jack sick to his stomach. The man laughs while making him chew it, saying it's from all kinds of animals, and maybe even humans. Jack is horrified, angry, and furious at what he's going through. The hunter coldly tells him that today will be his last day alive. He says he's going to kill him and bury his body somewhere no one will ever find it. Hearing this, Jack realizes he has to do one thing: escape. He decides that if he ever gets out of there, he'll take revenge on this cruel man. Welcome back to Movie Unlimited. I don't have many subscribers, but your single comment is a ray of hope to motivate me. The movie begins by showing us a couple who live peacefully in the woods. Their names are Mary and David. The two love each other very much and live in a cozy house away from the city. David has a car that he often uses to travel into town along a quiet countryside road. The film first shows their happy life, filled with laughter and peace. Then, the story quickly shifts to another person, Jack. He's stranded in the middle of the woods because his car suddenly stopped working. Jack starts walking down the empty road, waving his hand for help. He tries to stop passing cars, hoping someone will give him a lift to the city. But not a single driver stops for him. Each car just passes by, leaving him standing alone on the side of the road. Jack grows frustrated and angry. While walking through the forest, Jack meets someone named Veronica, a beautiful young woman who also seems lost and confused. She doesn't know where she is or how to get out of the woods. Jack, seeing she's in the same situation, suggests that they travel together until they find help. Veronica agrees, and the two begin walking side by side, trying to find a way out. As they continue down the lonely road, David, the same man we saw earlier, drives by and spots them. Feeling sorry for the two strangers walking such a long distance, he stops his car and offers them a ride. He tells them to hop in, saying he'll take them somewhere safe. Grateful for his kindness, Jack and Veronica happily get into David's car. After a while, David suggests that they stay at his house for the night since it's getting late. He explains that the road to the city is very long, and it would be dangerous to travel at night. Hearing this, both Jack and Veronica agree. They arrive at David's home, where he introduces them to his wife, Mary, who welcomes them warmly and begins preparing dinner. That night, they all sit together, eat, and enjoy a peaceful evening. The house seems safe and calm. Everything feels normal, for now. But the next morning, when Jack wakes up, he notices something strange. Veronica is gone. He searches the entire house, calling out her name, but she's nowhere to be found. Confused, Jack asks David what happened to her. David calmly tells him that Veronica left early in the morning. He says she woke up before dawn, said goodbye, and decided to leave. Jack doesn't believe him. He insists that Veronica would never just leave without telling him. He becomes angry and accuses David of lying, demanding to know where she really went. David, looking uncomfortable, denies everything and says he has no idea where she is. He tells Jack that if he doesn't believe him, he can go look for her himself. Feeling uneasy and suspicious, Jack storms out of the house to search for Veronica. He walks along the road, calling her name, but finds nothing. He searches through the woods, along the rivers, and even checks abandoned areas, but she's nowhere to be found. Exhausted and worried, he starts to believe that David and his wife might have done something terrible to her. Later, tired from hours of searching, Jack takes a nap under a tree. But when he wakes up, his hands, feet, and mouth are tightly bound. He can't move or even speak properly. Terrified and confused, he looks around and realizes he has no idea where he is or who has taken him. Suddenly, an older man, the hunter, walks into the room. His appearance is rough and cold. He looks at Jack and says that from now on, Jack belongs to him. He laughs and says he's going to sell Jack's body parts for money. Hearing this, Jack is shocked and begs for mercy. He promises to give the man all the money he wants if he lets him go. But the hunter doesn't care. He's a heartless man, far from the reach of the police, a murderer who has killed before and will kill again. He tells Jack that there's no escape, no one to help him, and no one even knows he's here. Jack's heart sinks. He realizes that he's completely trapped. Still, he doesn't give up hope. Deep inside, he believes that maybe, just maybe, someone will find and rescue him. As the days go by, Jack remains tied up in that awful place. The hunter tortures him daily. He forces Jack to eat disgusting food, bringing him strange meat that he finds in the forest. Sometimes it's wild animal meat, but Jack suspects it might be human flesh. The thought makes him sick. The hunter seems to enjoy watching him suffer. Every time Jack refuses to eat, the man threatens to hurt him even more. He forces the food into Jack's mouth, making him swallow while laughing like a madman. Jack's eyes are filled with tears of rage and pain, but there's nothing he can do. The more time passes, the more hopeless things seem. Jack's body weakens, but his mind starts working on a plan. He knows that if he doesn't escape soon, he'll end up dead and buried somewhere in the woods, just like the hunter said. The more Jack stays trapped inside that horrible place where he's been kidnapped, the weaker and sicker he becomes. Each passing day feels longer and darker. He still holds onto one desperate hope that somehow, someday, he might be able to escape. But the old man keeps reminding him that there's no way out and that his death is near. He cruelly tells Jack that he's going to kill him soon. One day, while the old man is away, Jack notices something shiny on the ground. It's a small piece of metal, not too big, but sharp enough to be useful. Without wasting even a second and making sure the old man doesn't see him, Jack carefully grabs the metal piece. His hands tremble as he tries to cut through the ropes that have been holding him for days. With great effort, he manages to free himself. The ropes fall off, and for the first time in days, he can move his hands and legs again. Without thinking twice, Jack dashes out of the place and runs into the woods with all his strength. The night is dark, the air is cold, and his heart is pounding fast. All he can think about is surviving. After running for hours through the thick forest, he finally spots a house from a distance. It's David's house, the same man who had once offered him help. Jack, remembering how kind David seemed that day, hopes that he'll help him again. He believes David is a good man and that he'll save him. So he runs toward the house as fast as he can. When he enters, the place seems empty. It's quiet, too quiet. He walks slowly, calling out, "David, Amy," but no one answers. Then suddenly, he hears a faint sound coming from upstairs. Shocked and curious, Jack quickly runs up the stairs. He opens a bedroom door, and what he sees freezes him in his tracks. Veronica is there, tied up, just like he was before. Now Jack finally understands that he was right all along. David and Amy were never trying to help them, they were hiding something terrible. Feeling both relieved and horrified, Jack rushes to untie Veronica. Once she's free, she gasps for air, and the two of them hug, happy to see each other alive. Without wasting any time, they run out of the house and disappear into the woods, desperate to escape. As they run, they think no one has seen them. But from a distance, David and Amy spot the two escaping. The couple becomes furious. They realize that Veronica has managed to escape and that their secret is about to be exposed. Angry and desperate, they grab their guns, get into their car, and chase after Jack and Veronica. The sound of the car engine grows louder as it approaches them. Suddenly, shots ring out in the air. One of the bullets hits Jack, and he falls to the ground, wounded and in pain. Seeing this, Veronica becomes enraged. She picks up a large stone, runs toward the car, and throws it with all her strength. The stone hits the couple, knocking both David and Amy down. After they fall, Veronica ties their hands and legs tightly so they can't move. But then, the movie reveals a shocking truth. Veronica is actually David and Amy's daughter. Since she was young, Veronica had been uncontrollable and violent. She had even killed people before, her own friends and relatives. Her parents, terrified of what she might do, tied her up to protect others from her. That's why they had locked her away. When Jack met her earlier, they were trying to stop her from hurting anyone again. It turns out that Veronica had planned to bring Jack there that day, not as a victim, but as prey. She had intended to kill him. Her parents tied her up to stop her and let Jack escape. But now, with David and Amy tied up and gagged, they can't speak or tell Jack the truth. Veronica, being clever and dangerous, quickly makes her parents unconscious. Then she takes their car keys, grabs Jack, who is still bleeding, and drives away into the night. Jack, weak and losing a lot of blood, can barely stay awake. Veronica drives to a nearby house, hoping to treat his wounds. This house, however, belongs to a random person. She breaks in and lays Jack down, trying to help him. But suddenly, the front door creaks open, the owner of the house has returned. And shockingly, the owner turns out to be the same hunter who tortured Jack before. The hunter is furious when he realizes that someone has broken into his home. He quickly grabs his gun and a sharp blade, then begins searching the house room by room. He's ready to kill whoever is hiding there. But Veronica, being a cold-blooded killer, hides in the shadows. As the hunter walks past her, she sneaks up quietly behind him and, without hesitation, stabs him. The hunter collapses to the ground, dead. Without wasting any time, Veronica helps Jack out of the house, and they escape again. Hours later, Jack wakes up inside a moving car. His head hurts, and his body feels weak. When he looks around, he sees Veronica driving. He has no idea what really happened or who she truly is. All he knows is that she saved him, and he's grateful for it. Smiling, he tells Veronica that he's happy to be with her. He says that he loved her from the moment he saw her and that they'll live a happy life together once they reach the city. Veronica doesn't say much. She simply smiles, a strange, unsettling smile. Then, out of nowhere, she starts laughing. Jack looks at her, confused. And just as he opens his mouth to speak, Veronica suddenly drives a blade straight through his chest. Jack gasps, his eyes filled with shock and pain. The movie ends with Veronica's chilling laugh echoing through the car, as she drives away into the dark woods. Dear viewers, this was the movie Road Games, 2015. What did you think of it? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on more exciting movie recaps. Until next time, when we return with another thrilling story, stay safe and stay tuned.